Hey everybody, welcome to the top 8 men on American Idol this week.
Yeah.
Exciting.
This is it. This is before the top 12.
I know.
This is their last chance.
3 days down to 2 next week. Thank God. I can't do 3 days anymore. Okay, so Randy, Paul, and Simon were on hand.
Yep.
For 80s week.
Woo!
I know.
I love 80s music.
And the little tidbit is the most embarrassing moments.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweet. You know, I think they were kind of holding back on their embarrassing moments.
I think so too.
Because these weren't that bad.
They really weren't.
I've had some embarrassing moments.
And so have I. Okay. Are you pregnant?
No.
Okay.
What?
You sure? Alright.
Oh, I thought, whatever. Okay.
Luke Menard is up first.
Yeah.
And his embarrassing moment was that his sister dressed him up like a ballerina.
When he was 8.
And took pictures. And here they are. No. So yeah, that wasn't all that embarrassing.
No, I mean, you were a little kid.
Come on.
So he's saying Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by George Michael.
Love that song. And I thought it was a great choice for him.
I think so too, because
he's got a soft voice.
A little bit of the higher range for him. So it's
he's got a George Michael type of voice.
Yeah.
So he rushed a little bit though.
He did.
Kind of ruined it for me. Next up, David Archuleta.
Mm-hmm.
And
his embarrassing moment was he was singing at a fundraiser event.
When he was 2 months old? This guy was like singing since he was born.
No, this kid's been doing a lot of stuff before American Idol.
Yeah, he really has.
It's all coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been quite seasoned. No wonder why he's such a, he's got such a stage presence because he practically was born on the stage.
So he was at this fundraiser event and he was singing and he just, I don't know if his voice stopped working or
I think it basically,
it was just like.
Yeah, he didn't have nothing left.
His mom had to jump on stage and she finished the song.
Wow. I hope she's a good singer.
Probably.
So for this song, he was at the piano for the first part of it. And Another Day in Paradise.
Yeah.
So,
it wasn't my favorite performance of his. I think he's done better.
I think he peaked last week with his John Lennon song. I don't know.
I think it was just a weak moment for him.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible.
No,
I mean,
it didn't suck, but it wasn't great. It wasn't what I was expecting from him. So up next was your boy there, Danny Noriega. That's right. And his embarrassing moment was that his friend tripped him at a movie theater.
In front of his crush.
And he fell down like a whole flight of stairs.
Sounds like one of those 17 magazine moments.
Yeah. Well, he sang Tainted Love, one of my old favorite 80s songs. Soft Cell did it back then.
But he changed it up a little bit, and I liked it.
I didn't like it. I
mean,
like it as
obviously
much as
it wasn't
you did.
the original, but
I wouldn't want it to be the original, but I didn't care for it. So, up our buddy, the stripper, David Hernandez, up next. Boy, the dirt is coming out on these guys. I just saw that on the news this morning.
Oh, David.
And not just a stripper for men.
Whoa.
Nice.
So his embarrassing moment was, well, we didn't really catch the beginning.
What?
There was some sort of photo shoot. We didn't know what it was for.
There was a photo shoot, and he had some sort of a pea-sized booger lodged in his nostril.
Ew. And it showed up in all the pictures.
Oh.
So they had to reshoot the pictures.
Hey.
That reminds me of when I was taking those pictures of Kristen, and the flower was in a weird spot.
The flower wiener?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he sang It's All Coming Back to Me, or at least I think that's what the name of the song is. And I thought it was surprisingly great.
It was good.
It really was.
He had that first week was kind of weak. First week was weak. And then I think he's getting better.
Last week was better. This week's even better.
Yeah.
So good for him. Stripper and all. Michael Johns was up next because David Cook had a little technical issue with his guitar. It wasn't working when they had to go to, you're on. No, I'm not.
So anyway, Michael Johns, he was dressed up as a kangaroo mascot.
At a soccer game.
A bunch of dudes jumped onto the field and started beating the crap out of him.
Beat him down to the ground.
That's kind of...
That's not embarrassing. That's criminal.
Like, battery.
Yeah. It's not embarrassing at all.
In front of, I thought he said 20,000 people.
Yeah. I would have pressed charges and had their asses thrown in jail.
Well, yeah, I hope so.
But you know how those foreigners take their soccer matches.
That probably happens every game.
Yeah. Okay, so he sang one of my favorites again. I'm an 80s child. The 80s is really my decade. Don't You Forget About Me.
Love it.
Love it, from The Breakfast Club.
Pretty much any Molly Ringwald movie.
Yeah. Same thing like with David Archuleta. He was a little weak in spots.
I'm going to have to disagree.
It had its good moments, but the hook, for the first time he went into it, was a little weak.
I thought it was awesome. I thought he was strong all the way through. I really liked the low notes. But then at the end, he went all the way up there, and it was powerful.
The end was good. He finished really good, but the middle was kind of weak for me. All right, up next, my favorite of the night, David Cook, my man.
Yeah.
He played guitar. And he also, his embarrassing moment was that he sang in a talent show.
And he didn't know the second verse of the song.
Did he not know before, or did he just blank?
I think he didn't know it.
Oh, that's not good.
Because he didn't say, like, oh, I forgot. He was like, I didn't know it.
Well, he sang Hello tonight. A Lionel Richie loser of a song that I cannot stand and hated all through the 80s.
But, like, a lot of people do like that song.
Not me.
But I don't either. And it's like, I don't like it.
But I loved him singing it.
He made it a little rock, emo, punkish.
He made it so much better than Lionel Richie had ever even dreamed of making it.
Love you, Lionel, but I just don't like that song.
I don't like Lionel that much. Sorry, Lionel. Sorry, Nicole.
But David Cook totally made it his own, and it was hot.
I liked it a lot. And like I said, it was my favorite of the night, I'd have to say.
It was good.
Jason Castro, my boy, is up next.
His embarrassing moment, he was on a date, and one of his dreads fell off.
Like, broke off, yeah.
What do I do with this?
Hey, honey,
waiter.
Hey, was that when he was dating Cheyenne?
Cheyenne Kimball.
Cheyenne, would you like a dread?
No.
Okay, so he sang the Shrek song, that Hallelujah song. Love the song. But he was weak.
I thought it was good, but still, I can't get over his first week performance.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing.
It was amazing.
And I keep comparing everything to that performance.
This fell a little short, but to Simon, my God, who was telling everybody that they sucked.
He was like, oh, it's my favorite of the night. I love it.
I know. I couldn't get over that at all.
I know. I was not expecting that out of Simon.
No. Rounding out the show, Chiqueezy Easy. And, yeah, his embarrassing moment was using the ladies' room for, like, the first few weeks of high school.
Because he didn't realize that it was the ladies' room. He's like, oh, it was a lot cleaner.
Duh, that should have tipped you off right away, you pigs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it would have been more embarrassing if someone actually caught him in there.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Yeah. So, I really thought he did a great job on his song. The name of it? I don't know. But it was supposedly Whitney Houston covered it and Sister
91.
Sledge covered it. Yeah, in like 70-something. Or I don't know. No? 80. 81.
I thought they said like 81, then covered
91.
in 82, then covered in 91.
Okay. I don't know what the name of the song was. I never heard it before.
But it was good.
Yeah, if you know what it is, give us a little note in the comments. So, very good. Nice night for the men.
It was.
I'm looking forward to seeing the women tomorrow, see what they come up with, because I love the 80s, and I hope
I was a little bit disappointed, though, with the overall song choices. I thought they picked a lot of slow, like, I
would have liked to have seen more rockin' out songs, or more, like, synthesizer-type songs. Where you really...
I mean, you use your voice in those kind of songs. I don't know.
I'm hoping the ladies have a better song selection than the men. I'd like to see some Flock of Seagulls.
Oh. Naira.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no Gary Newman cars. I know they're not going to be doing that. All right, kids. So we'll see what the ladies have tomorrow. Till then, much love.